Hello. I know I said I wouldn't be doing these regularly, and then I proceeded to make one last week and one this week. But the one last week was because I came home from a movie fest thing, or a big road trip type thing. It's hard to imagine, it's hard to believe that it was like literally last week that I would, like, at this point last week, I was on the road on my way to Pennsylvania. It's hard to believe that's already been a week since that. Raspberry lemonade and vodka. Good combination. Anyways. So why am I doing this? Okay, for starters, I'm going to try to make this a little quicker. Also, not so much emotional shit. I went off the rails last time on emotional shit. That was ridiculous, and then I just started fucking going off and ranting, which was really just whining. My rants need to be more structured and more specific. I literally watched that one with Chelsea. Chelsea, you remember, if you watch this? And even she was just like, I was just whining. It's like, it's hard to talk about, you know, your fucking job complaints. She works a fucking 12-hour overnight job. Now, granted, she only does it 3 days a week, 3 days in a row, and then she gets 2 days off, and then she does it, like, 2 more days in a row, and then gets 3 days off, and then switches back and forth like that. But still, doing anything for 12 hours has to be a bitch. So, I kind of felt like a major fucking dildo complaining like that in front of her. But, you know, it's always nice to talk to her, so. Anyways, why am I doing this? Just a second. If you recall, the last serious one of these that I made, I said I wasn't going to be doing any more unless I had something to talk about. Well, last Sunday when I made one, I had to talk about my little, you know, the fucking road trip I just came from. So that was something to talk about. Today, what do I have to talk about? Well, this week has been surprisingly productive. Let's rewind to last Sunday. I was talking about how there was this job that sounded like the whole structure of it was fucked up and I didn't want to do it. Well, guess what? I'm not. I've already fucking backed out of it because on Monday I got a call from another place that I interviewed for on last Thursday. And they called me on Monday and they offered me the position, which is good because I was really hoping they would. Now, the downside to that job is that it's $15 an hour as opposed to the $18.40 I was making at my old job, but the old job is just over. I have to stop hanging on to that. It's fucking done. And, you know, I can make $15 an hour work at 40 hours a week. I can make it work. So it's a new job. It's close by. I can literally walk there quickly. I mean, this time of year I can ride my bike. I rode my bike down there for the interview. It took I think it was 10 to 12 minutes. So it's like the longest is a 15-minute trip, which is awesome. Then on top of it, it's just something I'm familiar with. It's not something I'm having anxiety over because I already don't like starting a new job to begin with because I'm not good with new things. But if it's something completely new, it's going to make me super nervous. This is a new job, but it's something I'm familiar with because I'm just a janitor again. Now, I know that's not something to be super excited about because janitors don't always get paid well. But, you know, $15 an hour is literally the best I've ever made at being a janitor. And, yeah, $15 an hour is literally the best I've ever made at being a janitor. And then on top of it, it's just simple work. You just go to work and you fucking clean, and then your fucking day is over. That's it. You just clean and nobody bothers you with shit unless they need something clean or they need something done. So, that's number one. On the job front, things are looking a bit up. I mean, I've literally been out of work for 4 weeks now. Or, not 4 weeks, 4 months now. That's not good. And that trip I took last weekend was really great. I didn't realize how great it was, but just hanging out with people, doing stuff, it put me in a way better mood. Even if I do see like such a loner in a group, it's like it's better being around people. It just increases your mood. It makes you feel like you're doing something. I need to feel more productive, and I need to be more social. Which, considering I don't socialize at all, means I don't even have to do that much. But we're not going to get into psychological shit in this. That's for the depression session tapes. This is for just catching up. Okay, so what else happened? Oh, I bought a car. I actually did that last week, too. But I couldn't take it for the trip, so I had to rent a car. A much nicer car than the one I just bought. Because I have to get the car registered. But because of all this fucking coronavirus shit, the DMV is only doing things by appointment now. You can't just show up. You have to make an appointment. You have to make it a week in advance. So I made one last week for Wednesday. So I went over with Wednesday with all the paperwork I needed for the registration and get license plates. The problem is, the guy who sold me the car didn't fill out everything on all the paperwork that I needed. So I needed him so I needed to take the paperwork, have him fill out the rest of the shit. And then I looked up, well, when can I make another reservation? Not for tomorrow. Nope. Oh, not until next week. Well, the problem is, next week I start a new job where I work 8:30 to 5 every day, and and DMV is open from 8 to fucking 4. So what did I do? I filled out all the paperwork, filled out a fucking blank check, put it all in a fucking envelope with the DMV's fucking address on it, rode up to their fucking Dropbox, dropped it in, and hopefully I'll get my registration and license plates in 1 to 2 weeks instead of on day of like I hoped. I had hoped to have a fucking active car that I could drive around by now, but that won't be until sometime in hopefully early July. Then what happened? Just a second. Oh, what else happened? In my efforts to try to cut down on my expenditures, look at that. Expenditures. Look at that big word I'm throwing around. In an effort to cut down on my expenditures, I decided to. I realized I had a package from Verizon that, you had to fucking renew a contract for, or else it got up to like $200 a month. But even that, it was like over $100 a month, where you had cable, internet, and phone service. I have a cell phone, so I never need fucking home phone service. I don't even have a home phone. And I realized I wasn't watching live TV that much. The only thing I was watching was like shit on AMC. But then I realized that like AMC has their own streaming app that you can fucking download, and I think it's like $6 a month. So I was just like, you know what? If I'm really only watching TV for like 1 or 2 channels, that when they have shows on that I like, I could literally just get, everything streams somewhere now. So even if I can't watch it live, I could just wait a couple months and it'll be on something. And I already trade around a bunch of the streaming services, so I just dumped cable and phone, and I just have internet. And I got better internet, so all in all, it's come down to about $80 a month, just for internet. But it's supposed to be good internet. I don't know. They gave me a new router and everything. Now, of course, there's some problem with that. What's the problem, you may be asking? Well, the problem is this. See, you have to return the equipment you have when you're not using it anymore. Now, the guy who installed the new router took the old one with him, so that was nice of him. But I still have this DVR cable box that I don't fucking use. And they initially told me that, well, there's a place you can bring it to. You have to return it. They can't come and fucking get it. The fucking installation guy can't take it with him for some reason. You have to fucking bring it back. I'm like, okay, where do you bring it back? Well, the place they showed was in fucking Guilderland, which is a fucking ways away, and I don't have access to a car right now. So I'm like, okay, and so I asked them, like, can I just take it to any Verizon store? And they said yes. So I rode down to a fucking Verizon store on my fucking bike, which is still kind of fucking far away, and guess what they told me? No, you can't bring it here. The only place you can bring it is the closest place is a place in Guilderland. I'm like, well, I can't fucking get to Guilderland. So I come back, I call Verizon, I'm like, I can't get to Guilderland. It's like, how do I return this? He said, well, you could actually just bring it to a UPS store, and they can fucking return it. I'm like, cool, they'll take it. All you need is the order number. I said, you don't even need it in a box? Like, no, you don't need it in a box. You just need the order number and the package itself, and they'll take care of the rest. Cool. Problem is, I'm looking, there's no just straight up UPS store in my area either. But there are UPS hubs, so I brought it there. I bring it there, they said they won't take it. They said Verizon, or UPS wouldn't take this anyways, it's not in a box. I'm like, okay, so I need a box with a shipping label, which I figured from the start because that's what makes sense. So I call Verizon again. I'm like, what the hell is... So I just kind of go off a little bit, venting on all these fucking problems that are coming with them. How I keep getting misinformation. And the woman was very understanding. She's like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you a kit, which means a box. We're going to send you a box with a shipping label, and then you can bring it back to the UPS store, and they will take it. Like, thank you. That's what I wanted. So I have to wait for them to send me a box, and then I can send this fucking thing back. So that's problem solved. Kind of. And then, you know, like I said, I handled the fucking registration for my car thing, so that's kind of settled. So things didn't work out exactly the way I wanted this week, but they worked out. The only day that kind of went right was Tuesday, and I don't even remember what the fuck I did on Tuesday. I'm trying to think what the fuck it was. I did something on Tuesday. What did I do on Tuesday? I don't remember. On Monday was just a fucking rainy mess. And the funny thing is, I'm still looking through job shit. You know, you never know. But I don't feel as desperate about it anymore. So it's really something that the pay has to be fucking really fucking good for me to even bother. So yeah, Monday was just a fucking rainy mess. So I didn't really do anything. Tuesday. I did something on Tuesday. What did I do on Tuesday? I really feel like I did something. I cannot remember for the life of me what the fuck it was, but I felt like I got something done on Tuesday. And the funny thing is, on Tuesday, a bunch of other places started calling me. All these places that I've been waiting weeks, or in some cases months, to hear from, all of a sudden fucking started trying to contact me on Tuesday after I'd already taken that other fucking job. So I'm like, you snooze, you lose, motherfuckers. A lot of your jobs sucked anyways. I'm getting text message from that. There was a job I applied for like a parking lot attendant, where I would just be cleaning in a parking lot, which actually didn't sound like that bad of a job. It's just a job where you can clean and not be bothered with shit. Sounds like really fucking good work as far as I'm concerned. But the pay sounded fucking awful. It was like fucking $13.50 an hour or something like that, and they just tweet me, they just text me like, contact me as soon as possible. Motherfucker, you're the guys who fucking jerked me around when I went to go interview for you the first time. I go to interview for them the first time. They don't even fucking... The guy's not even there to interview with. So I have to come back the next day. The next day, the guy's just like, oh, yeah, we just cleaning stuff. And he told me the pay. It's like, why did I have to come down for this? We could have just done this shit over the phone. It's like, they just sound like a bunch of fucking jerk-offs who don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like, fuck them. Sick and tired of working for unprofessional assholes. This is the thing I like about this new place. It looked very professional. Looked very nice. Looked like people who know what they're doing. I like that. So yeah, that's what's going on. Things are actually finally looking up. My anxiety has cleared up a little bit. I need to fucking do some shit about that. Look into something for mental health. I've been looking into things like that, trying to decide what to do. It's very confusing. It's very hard, but I need to be positive. I need to be more active. I need to make a better, effort to take care of myself more. I really have to. I'm gonna fucking die in this fucking shitty apartment and nobody will fucking know or care until I start to smell or my, fucking landlord comes for rent. It's not good. So yeah. On this shit, trying to make the videos quicker, trying to make them more succinct, trying to make them more on point. I changed up the dynamic of the weekend readings thing where I'm running through them a little quicker and adding like a question related thing into it to try to engage with hopefully any potential viewers who may watch it. Hopefully people watch it. We'll see. I don't have anything to review right now. I started the show Loki. When that's over, however, we're only 2 episodes in, so it'll be weeks before that's over. I'm watching that show Sweet Tooth on Netflix. I still have a bunch of streaming services, so there's that. That's really all I watch. I got rid of Hulu and Amazon Prime because I'm not watching anything on there right now. I might go back to Amazon Prime simply because I need to buy shit from Amazon soon. I'm going to need new sneakers and stuff. But yeah, and I might get HBO Plus back because I lost it getting rid of the cable, but I might buy it. I think like the cheapest deal is like $10 a month. That's not that bad. But yeah, that's about it. It'll probably be Sweet Tooth will be the next thing I review whenever I finish that. I'm a couple episodes in, but hopefully it'll be done soon. I'll have new shit eventually. Weekend reading every week, now with a question. But yeah, this will be the last one of these. God damn it. Until something else pops up. And hopefully more shit starts happening soon. Hopefully I can make more shit happen soon. Trying to be positive, folks. Hope you can do the same. Enjoy your weekend. You know what they're for. So long.